Hey everybody, this is Claire, and this is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go to thrift stores or I go to estate sales, or sometimes I buy things from Craigslist, and I look for things that I find interesting or that I think you guys would find interesting, and then I try to find out as much as I can about them, and then I tell you guys about them. And this is going to be kind of more of a PSA, I guess, but well, let's take a look here. All I have is this jar. That's obviously the lid. It's made of nice bisque porcelain. I'll just put it down there so you can see it. Measuring tape was stuck there for a second. It is about 5 inches high without the lid. Let's say about 3 3/4 inches across. And I'm just gonna, yeah, the lid is about an inch high, and that's about 2.5. So very nice. Okay, so basically what have we got here? What we have is like basically a decorative jar. Now I acquired this as part of a lot in an estate sale. I usually buy estate sale stuff from Max Sold. They post basically the listings up online, and you get to you have to kind of buy based on just the pictures, and there's not really much else. So I got this as part of a larger lot full of other random stuff, and they called it just an Asian lot full of things. I bought the whole lot for $9, and of all the pieces in it, I kept 3 of them. So the rest just got donated to the thrift store that was basically just kind of junky. I bought it for essentially just 1 sugar bowl. And I'll get to that in a different video. Anyway, this particular one I decided to keep because I thought it might be nice to show you guys basically what it is and why, if you see them in a thrift store, you should probably not bother. Like, first of all, I mean, it looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice, you know, maybe hand painted. Porcelain's pretty good quality. There's obviously no chips or cracks or anything here. It's very much a decorative jar. The problem is that this is a modern piece of decor. Now, as well as that, is that I was looking it over going like, well, what do I think about this? And I just thought, this looks half-assed. It looks mass-produced and it looks kind of crappy. You can tell that it is kind of very slightly hand-painted, but one thing I always look for in the designs is a certain amount of uniformity, and you can actually see this here. You can see that slight pattern is exactly the same as that. These are printed or transferred, whatever you want to call it, but they are not done by hand. This is literally just someone going in with a stamp and just, you know, whacking it down kind of thing. And you can see it here as well. If you take a look at the center flower, turn over there, the flower is exactly the same. It looks like a stamp. It looks like someone just, you know, came in with like a big stamp and just kind of put it over that, and that was the end of it. You can definitely see it here where they didn't quite line it up properly when they were doing these here. And I do see that quite a bit on kind of mass-produced Asian ceramics. The stuff is just not quality at all. Now, the thing is that it's not even kind of lining up properly here on the actual, on the edges. And there you go, this is an old price sticker or something. Who knows? This might have been 903, who knows? That might have been like the cost of it at one point. I really can't tell. I can't imagine what this might have actually been used for as well. Now, the problem basically with this is that if you take all the stickers off, including this one, by the way, this says a 3 Hands Corp, Austin Avenue, somewhere made in China, obviously. Now, I left the sticker on because I wanted to show you guys what was underneath it. And you can just about see there, that is kind of your basic kind of Chinese mark. This is something that was made for, it was made for import. And obviously, if something actually gets into North America, it has to have something on it to say where it was made. It has to be in English. So this would have been made somewhere in China. And obviously, it got a Chinese kind of stamp at the bottom, maybe saying where it was made. And then it has to get that sticker, obviously, before it comes into North America. You have to have this. So they just kind of made a whole bunch of these, mass-produced, obviously, slapped the stickers on them, imported them into North America, sold them for who knows what. Now, I basically wanted to show this to you guys just so if you look, you can kind of see, looking at this, don't pick this up in a thrift store. Don't consider buying it. It's mass produced and it's just kind of rubbishy. There's no real quality here. It's been stamped and, you know, kind of, this is kind of printed on and it's not done very well. You can see there's a big kind of gaps in, or difference in gaps, like that gap is tiny, that gap is large. Somebody half-assed this. They really did. They did not do a good job. You should demand better of your ceramics. Now, honestly, having said all that, all right, and I was actually surprised to find this. Come on, iPad. So I actually just took a quick look just to see if I could Google the company and actually find out about the jars themselves. Maybe I'd find out more about the company, because I, you know, if you do your due diligence, maybe it's something nice. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. And like, I gotta say, I was shocked when I saw the prices on these. Like, this $157 on House. House is like it's like Wayfair. Isn't it here, Wayfair, whatever. They're basically, they do like high-end house decor. You know, I mean, if you want to call IKEA low-end stuff, they're the high-end, like hundreds of dollars kind of thing. And I was like, that's kind of really surprising. I just like, why would that be? Even look at this. 3 hands corp cutout pattern, green glaze multi-purpose jar with lid, 129. What are we? What is going on? No, that wasn't even the worst of it. So you see here, 3 hands co vases, jars, bottles, and jars, bottles you love, and 20. Okay. Guys, this is going to blow your mind. Look. 3 hands corp blue 30-inch porcelain table vase, $829.99. Look, that's almost $2,000. It's on sale, but $2,000. Just what in the world? Like, again, this is on Wayfair. They do expensive stuff, but I hope I'm not the only one absolutely stunned by those prices, considering the quality of the object in front of me, apparently produced by the same company. The mind boggles. I cannot get it. Like, okay. So as well as that, all right, because obviously when I saw these prices, I thought, okay, let's just humor me. I'll just go to eBay. What does eBay say? And there you go. eBay has almost exactly the same jar for $15. And for the record, no sold listings in the last 90 days. People should know, okay? People should know that this is not on. They're not even worth $15. I literally would never have picked this up. I would never have touched it in a million years, except it was part of a lot that I bought for another item. Like, and most of the items in the lot were completely rubbish, and I only really bought it for just the one item. I kept them B3. I can't even. Anyway, consider this like it is going to be a joyful thing solely because it is teaching us what to avoid. Here it is. Maybe you think better of it than I do. I personally just like, not in a million years I'm ever going to buy this. I will never pick it up. I'm not going to be listing this on eBay. I will probably be returning this to a thrift store after I do this video. So here you go. Here is my small joyful thing for the day. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye bye.